not afraid to let go. You decide if you're ever gonna let me know. Yeah.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's New Williams here with ILB Elite. And today is gonna be a fun one. We're gonna talk about how to jump higher off 1 foot. I know there's a lot of 1 foot jumpers out there. Today we're gonna talk about how to jump higher off 1 foot. Let's go.
All this dirt on my skin, I just came here to win.
So the mistake that a lot of people make when trying to dunk the ball, especially off 1 foot, is they're trying to grab the rim. And they let the ball go so they could try to grab the rim, right? Instead of actually focusing on the jump. So when we're dunking the ball, when you're dunking the ball, the key is not to grab the rim. The key is to put the ball over the rim, and your hand will automatically grab the rim as you do that. So when we're talking about jumping higher off 1 foot specifically, right? A lot of times people, they lean back. This takes away from our force production. This takes away from our power. We want to be loaded into our jump. Look at this lunge position that I'm in. I'm loaded into my jump so that when I take off, I have great force production into my jump. The key when we're talking about jumping higher, especially off 1 foot, is this plantar flexion motion. Ooh, that plantar flexion motion is key in jumping off 1 foot especially. And a lot of times that comes from our calf strength, you know, our glute strength, because this initial load, that's all glute right here. That last part, that plantar flexion, all calf. So a small little trick that I like to teach when jumping off 1 foot especially is, first, don't worry about grabbing the rim. See that? I didn't worry about grabbing the rim. I put the ball over the rim, and as I did that, my hand just naturally grabbed the rim. Now, let's talk about producing force. So now, when we're running into our jump, we don't want to be straight up. Let's get a little load into our jump, and let's see if we can create more power than I did on that last one where I was standing straight up. Let's see. Now let's see if we can understand, after that initial load, that last push, where we get that plantar flexion, is the next key. Now we just went through a progression and saw 3 different dunks. So the first one, I was standing straight up. My focus wasn't the force. My focus wasn't my explosion. It was just simply trying to get the ball over the rim and put it in. My second one was force. Let me get some force into that. So the dunk was a little bit harder. The third one was, let's be explosive. So now when we got that force, now let's push off that leg and get into our jump. Those 3 things are key in jumping higher off 1 foot already. Another key is understanding your balance, because maybe I have to jump off 1 foot, but maybe it has to be awkward. So maybe I'm driving here, but maybe I have to late step this big so that I can throw his timing off so he can't block my dunk, right? So let's see that. So this is all about balance. So I'm coming here. I had the same 3 keys: force, explosion, now balance, right? All that added inside. Let's go through our progression again. So first we're just talking about getting the ball over the rim and putting it in, all right? But I'm straight up, no force. Our second progression, getting that force into it. All right, so now I had leg drive, right? But now the third and final is that explosion. So you take that step, get that plantar flexion where it activates your calves, your glutes, and your quads all at once. So you get that explosion and you get something that looks like this. So we went over simple tricks, simple little tips, simple little adjustment on how to jump higher off 1 foot. And those 3 things that we went over were, first of all, don't worry about grabbing the rim. Put the ball over the top of the rim. Get it in the hole first. Second is getting that force production, getting that drive, getting that power coming from your glutes, coming from your quads, getting that power. And then third is that explosion. You want to get that plantar flexion, boom, activate that calf. It's key, and that's gonna help you jump higher off one foot. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any personal questions for me, go down to the comments section, #AskNewWill, and then maybe in the next video. All right, I'm out. Peace.
All this dirt on my skin, I just came here to win.